Yo. Oh, I was waiting. Slow. All right. All right. What is going on? Uh, oh. Don't know why it's sitting up there. All right. How we looking? You're looking good. There you go. All right. I think last I checked, we were at port from that long ass patrol. I don't think I chose a mission yet. I'm just gonna let it load itself through. Yeah, always had to like load, like when you first, like the game as it goes through, it's smooth, but then as you reload a new game, or when you reload and start it back up again, it's like a lot of things you gotta load through. I always find you gotta like look through the whole boat, zoom in, zoom out, like go through the different windows. Yeah, if I hit tab. And then once it like goes through, once the game like cycles through itself and you open up every window, then it gets through, then it gets fine. All right. There we go. Bring up. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Now you loaded up. Let's bring up the. Good. Parts good. Food good. Use more bacon. Buy 50 of that. There we go. Torpedoes. Solid. Got my booze, my diving suit, helmet. You can buy a gun too, just in case. You never know. You shoot so much guns on submarines. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. Norwegian campaign. And invade Norway, boys. It's time. Atlantic Theater. Oh, nice. This is the good patrols too, like the Iceland. And the knocking out the escort duty. Let's do that one. Yeah, escort duty. That's gonna be cool. Alright. 20 days, gotta wait for the escort. It's kind of cool they coincide the escort missions with actual dates that like Germany started heading up towards Norway. Like when they were gonna invade the port of Oslo. It's pretty cool. Oh, I guess we're about to find out. They're Gertz. Let's go half ahead. Alright, so our job is to scout ahead. We gotta scout ahead and see what we can find. Pretty much just supposed to do it like a scout mission, like we did in Foxhole the other night. Actually put that mission on YouTube recently. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing a little U-boat during the day. I'm still doing Foxhole at night. My bulk of my time is still spent on Foxhole, but yeah, I'm just I don't know, I was in the mood to. I've been in the mood to play U-boat lately, and I haven't been able to get a lot of sub action in Foxhole, so this scratches the itch. I never get a chance to do like a lot of Navy in Foxhole, and that's honestly like my favorite thing to do in the game. And yeah, we just don't really have. Yeah, you can't stream it, and even if I wasn't streaming, like, even like when I'm off stream, I can't get the crew, like, because like since all the guys pretty much play at night, that's when we have a bulk of our manpower on, is like when guys get out of work, and just with time zones and everything spread out. I can pretty much only get sub crews then, but then I'm streaming, so you can't live stream. I can't live stream on a sub because then you just immediately get hard countered, So until they give us open ocean in the game, once we get open ocean in the game, then I can live stream on a sub all day long then, because then you can't geolocate me, because there's gonna be no land markers to like give up my position, right? So it's gonna be it'll be a whole hell of a lot harder to intercept me and intercept and cover, try to stream snipe that. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult. Right now it's so easy because all you have to do is look at land markers, because there's no open water basically, so you can pretty much figure out within a few minutes where I'm at, and then you can go send gunboats out to try to punch holes in. So but yeah, so like I play this as like my little naval fix in between, and it's kind of good. I think it's even more so if they get, oh man, can you imagine? Yeah, it's the dream. I also think it's it's kind of good for the stream too, to kind of cross-platform some different, like, I kind of like focusing more on like World War I and World War II style games that I enjoy playing. I'm not gonna play the games I don't like. You probably won't catch me playing like Hell Let Loose or anything. I just don't really enjoy first-person shooters. I like more strategy building and different that kind of game. But I really enjoy this era of history the most. This is my favorite. This is my favorite portion of history. So these are the kind of stuff that I get really interested in. EU4. What's EU4? I have to look that one up. What's it called? EU4? What's that one? Detro. Europa Universalis? No, is that like a World War I, World War II game? Like era? Yeah, I don't know. FPS games just don't really do it. Like I said, like I think I was saying this last week. Like, I don't know. FPS games just don't. Yeah, I hear that HOI 4. I honestly, yeah, I see that. I see that typed out a lot. Don't know what it's referencing to though. Like when people are like, "Oh, we're gonna go HOI 4 on something." Europa Universalis. I'll have to look it up. If it's like in that era of history, man, I'm all about it. Type it down. I keep a little little notepad here. I write down like games that people recommend if they're Europa Universalis. Cool. Oh, Hearts of Iron. That makes sense. Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of my buddies play Hearts of Iron. Yeah. Okay, that's what it means. That reference makes a lot more sense now that you say that. Yeah, grand strategy games, yeah. Yeah, you know what? A bunch of guys. World War II Online 2 is one that Runner was recommending that I should try out. He's saying that was pretty solid game too. But yeah, in between resistance phase stuff, and because like I'm never not gonna play Foxhole. Like that is still easily my favorite game. Yeah. Yeah, I need to put Hearts of Iron 4 or 2 on there. Those are 2 games I need to check. I do like those strategy games, though. Battlefield strategy and all that. I've been watching a couple of guys play some different ones, and I do like troop movement games and like more positional stuff, kind of like a giant chessboard style games. Those are fun. I really do enjoy those. And those are like those and like city builders, like or town builders thing. Like I've been playing this game called Farthest Frontier, and I love it. It's so much fun. That's like my chill game. I watched Squad. I watched Squad. Squad's. I've seen like Moy Dog play it. It's for me. It's like I don't know. Like I said, like I like more that outer view style. Just that first person. I don't know. I guess playing it my entire life, I just kind of got bored with it as I got older. Isn't Hearts of Iron? Isn't that a? Maybe that tank one? Was that plane one? Yeah. That's what I meant. Like, world map view. It kind of means it's like a battlefield. Like you move troops into position, and then you let the numbers, like it's like almost like turn-based gaming a little bit, where it's like RNG kind of determines the fights and stuff. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Logistics industry. I like that. You know, a game I used to love when I was a kid was Red Alert. I used to love those games. Steel Division. Oh, you're saying that. You know what? That's actually another game that I heard someone saying the same thing. Steel Division. Let me write that one down too. Steel Division. Great minds think alike, yeah. Nice. Alright, let's get some dudes on deck. Alright, we're doing this escort, so I think I'm gonna blow by this dude pretty quick. Yeah, I'm already gonna catch up ahead of him. Yeah, I'm gonna blow right by him here. Let me see if I can. I'm curious if I can see the convoy. No. Alright, so convoy is right on my starboard, but I cannot see them. They're... How far away are they? They can't be that far away. They are 30 kilometers. Let's go a little closer. I don't necessarily want to see them, but I definitely want to keep them within a fast QRF if I need to. Alright. Dude, 95% realism? That's wild, dude. I can't imagine. I barely played this game on half realism, dude, and it's pretty tricky. I do like that you can micro tune the adjustment though on difficulty. You can add like that. It's kind of cool. It's like not just a hard slider, like easy, normal, or difficult. I like the fact that you can micro adjust the difficulty. Like you can just do, oh, more realism for your crew, more realism for schedules, like realistic night, food, that kind of thing. It actually is pretty cool that you get that kind of choice. There's a couple things from Silent Hunter that I wish U-Boat could take. Like I said, more of the damage control and depth control. Like I like the fact that in Silent Hunter, from watching, is that you can dive below crush depth and you can survive like for a little bit as long as the hull holds and it's not really damaged. You can like go into like 200. You can go to like 200 and like you're creaking and groaning really, really bad, but like you can go deep enough where depth charges really can't hit you and you don't take on water right away. Where in this game, if you hit like 200, you're springing leaks and you're gonna sink. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like there's no possibility that your U-boat might survive below its recommended hull strength. Yeah, I watched Hans play Company Heroes. Hey, Ed, what's going on, dude? Yeah, I've been during the day, like if Kitty's working from home, and I'm not busy doing anything, I've been playing, I've been either streaming Foxhole during the day or just trying to get my naval fix right now and playing some U-Boat. So, been enjoying it. Trying to keep an eye on the war too, but it is what it is. War is going the way it's going, so not too worried about it. Looks like they finally got Ulster too. Oh wow, they just rolled Deadlands too. Damn, they're about to win. Oh, Shackled's about to go down. Terminus, Umbral. All right, cool. At least the war's wrapping up. That's good. Be just in time for a new one. Although I think the new war is gonna be. Oh shit! Just messed up my. Just screwed up my. Just screwed up my route. Accident. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna go. I don't think we're gonna go to. I don't think it's gonna go to. Oh, you were fighting an abandoned ward? Oh, a long hook. No kidding. Up the river? That's a good deal. It's smart. That's risky, but cool play. All right. I don't know. I am curious if the next war is going to go the distance, because they're seriously due for an update. Like, when was the last time they announced an update? Back in January? So, I mean, it's May now. We have 2 more updates to go until Airborne. So, like, they're announcing a dev stream, like, any day now. So, I feel like the next war is going to be, like, a it's going to be, like, a short war, like it was 2 wars back. Yeah, I think it's going to be a short war, too. Because I think no one's going to want to commit to what they think is an update. Oh, thank you, Ian. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate that. I don't think they're going to want to... Well, technically, it was only an update ago. Like, remember that war went so long between, like, when they announced the update and then the war following was so long that they couldn't roll the update out, remember? Because that war went 6 weeks and then they had to end that war early. So technically, it's only been 1 war since they fixed the shotguns. It's this war is where they tuned the shotguns again, and that's down. So now they're gonna fix them again. Like, it's really only been 2 wars. Yeah. Yep. I can't wait till they fix shotguns. They need to tune shotguns, and then they need to nerf shotguns and then buff rifles, I think. The guns in general, I think all the guns in the game need some fine-tuning right now. They're not hitting as, like, rifles aren't as accurate as they should be. Machine guns are a little too accurate. Shotguns just have both shotguns have way too much range. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping it's just more quality of life stuff. I really hope it's more server stability. As long as they're focusing... I would agree to that if it was a little bit more accurate. But it's like, it's such a short range. I mean, it is really a 3-shot though, dude. Because I mean, like, one shot might cause bleed, 2-shot stuns. You gotta remember, it depends on how close you are too. Like I've shot dudes like 3 or 4 times at max range with the Katina. That it depends on how close you are though, Detroit. Remember, there's velocity. There's velocity on the guns. Like yeah, it's a semi-automatic rifle. I mean, it should be a 2-shot. Every gun in the game technically should be a 1-shot kill within like 3 or 4 meters. But yeah, if it's drop off, yeah, if you max range, it's a 3-shot. Yeah, exactly. 2-shot if you're close. Yeah. You think about it, it's a gun though, dude. You know what I mean? And with respawns being like 8 to 10 seconds, it's not the worst. I mean, look at the Hangman. The Hangman's a 1-shot at close range. It's 2-shot at long. Yeah, yeah. Out of its effective range, yeah. But that's the thing though. It's muzzle velocity. You know what I mean? Every gun is pretty much, even a Blake Row, I think, is a 2-shot kill at close range. I mean, if you're clearing a corner and it's like pap with a Blake Row, you go down in 2. I prefer, weirdly not, Volta. Yeah, Volta does. But I think the Hangman's more accurate though. That's why the Hangman has a better sighting because it's a better handled rifle. If you ever shot a Volta, it takes forever to get accuracy with it. Yeah, the Hangman is like pretty snap. It snaps too pretty quick. It has really good. It has way better fire rate. Yeah, Volta you have to find cover, lay down, get position. It's like the same thing with the Omen. The Omen has incredible range, great rifle, 2-shot kill at max range, but I mean you're sitting there for a few seconds like to sight your target. With a Hangman, I've seen dudes just hip fire a Hangman. I've been clearing corners, I was in here, whom, whom, and I'm like, I'm down. I'm like, you kidding me, dude? Yeah. Yeah, revolver ammo is definitely tougher. It's definitely more of a niche rifle. But I mean, you find the people who use the Hangman though, like, know their shit, and they probably make. It's like me, like I make my own gear that I enjoy playing with, so I bring up my own stuff. Yeah, Hangman's a solid rifle. It's a cool rifle too. It's actually a really cool looking rifle. Is that based off a real rifle? Like, I've never actually seen a revolver-loaded rifle. I always felt like that was like a fantasy rifle that the devs made, because I actually never looked it up, though, to be fair. If anybody made, I mean, I'm sure someone did make a revolver-loaded rifle like that. But that's pretty cool. It was a patented item, but never actually made. Yeah. It doesn't seem practical with a 44 round like that, like with a casing and all that. It doesn't seem like it wouldn't have like accuracy at range because it wouldn't be very aerodynamic. But I bet you its stopping power would be amazing. I'm gonna pull ahead of this bad boy. Well, it looks like I'm keeping speed right with him. No, roughly. Actually, no, I am pulling ahead. Here we go. Yeah, it's like one of the guns I never actually like looked into it, being like, hey, is that an actual like? Is that an actual thing? There we go. All right. I hope more guns are announced too. It would be cool to see more guns. I like the idea of more rifles and that thing ahead of me. 1 second, guys. Sorry. I thought I saw something on the horizon. Oh, I have great visibility right now. Holy shit. I can see forever. I mean, the Sampo, though. Wouldn't that be the Sampo? Your run and gun rifle? The Sampo's solid, dude. I love the Sampo. That was like, honestly, until the Katina came out, that was my favorite gun in the game. Until until the shotgun, but the shotgun got pulled, but the old one, until I started using the Brasa, that was my favorite gun in the game. I loved finding Sampos. Get that rate of fire, though, dude. You don't need, man, if you get close, like, bam, 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 that rate of fire, Katina can't even touch the Sampo fire rate. Not even close. I think it's awesome that you can fire that gun as fast as you can click the mouse button. I'm just doing a quick scan of the horizon, just making sure there's no, I'm doing an escort right now, so I'm escorting an entire fleet of ships, troop ships right now. This is the kind of stuff I wish you could do in Foxhole too. I wish we had more troop ships and stuff. Yeah, yeah. Well, it's inaccurate because it's a run and gun rifle. It's. I mean, if you have cover, I mean, it's a good cover rifle. All right. Looks pretty good. Well, it's more of an. I feel like so. I think a lot of guns in the game. I don't think we're ever gonna get like. There's no like universal gun in the game if you think about it, because you can't really have that, right? Like Sampo is probably more of an urban combat rifle. It's more from shooting from windows, shooting in the streets, running and gunning, clearing streets, things like that. You know, each gun's gonna have its. Each gun is gonna. Well, the Argenti doesn't have range. That's the thing. Argenti and Katinas, neither of those guns have range. The Blake Rose a solid rifle. Well, you get nice. It's a pretty good. That's a pretty fast and accurate rifle. Blake Rose pretty solid. But even Argenti, I mean, when you're in cover, Argenti's great. But when you're standing in the open and you're moving, Argenti is rough. They're good from positions of cover, but if you're running and gunning with an Argenti, you're gonna get smoked. Yeah, but next year, the Lowcaster's decent on range. I thought it was a 5-meter difference on the Lowcaster. Isn't it 5 meters? I thought the Lowcaster's 5 meters more than the Argenti. I think it's 5 meters. It's pretty significant. It's like 30 feet. Like in Foxhole, 30 feet makes a difference. I mean, look at the Boma Stone compared to the Harpa. I mean, people were, until they nerfed grenades. Yeah, 30 feet can be pretty different. When it's a rifle, it can make a difference for sure. I mean, if you're pushing open field, like I said, it's situational. If you're pushing open field in a trench fight, Lowcaster's going to win. You know, if you charge it over, because that extra range is going to be, nice. Now in close combat, nah, absolutely, it's not going to help you at all. Argenti's going to win that one. Or from a position of cover in close combat, yeah. Like I said, each tool is situational. You know, that's what the, that's why you have, what's that one? What's that good long-range rifle that the Wardens have? Damn it, what's the name of it? It begins with a B? Not Blake Row, You never see it. You never see the rifle either. I never, ever see it. And it's a really, really good rifle they have. It's a one-tap. It's like the Volta. What's the name of it? Or it's like their Omen. Or their Omen. What is the name of that one, Detro? You know what I'm talking about? That long-range rifle they got? The Wardens never make it, though. You never, ever see them. Burns? What is it called? Yeah, I've been playing this game for 4 years almost every day. Playing that game for 4 years almost every day, and I can't remember the name of that. Clancy, the Cinder, yeah, the Clancy Cinder, yeah, that thing is... You never see that rifle. That's a damn good rifle, too. That's a pretty cool one. I really like the Clancy. That almost feels like a little mini sniper rifle. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good sharpshooter's rifle. But, I think that's kind of a cool thing, though. Like I said, it's cool that they have guns that are for given situations. That's how it really was. I mean, they're, like, you use the, like, if you're looking at it from an American point of view, that's why you had and your squad, you gave some dudes a Thompson, you gave some dudes a Garand, you gave some dudes a BAR, you gave some dudes a machine gun, like it was depending, that way you had that little bit of variety depending on what the fight was, and you had the choice. Oh, okay, so it's only about 10 feet. Yeah. I'm not saying the Argenti's definitely better than the Lowcaster. I think that's the general thought with, I think the Colonials are supposed to have the better infantry kit, and then the Wardens get better, they get better field guns, they get better field artillery. Well, field guns, not field artillery, but field guns. And they have a better, and they get better armor. Technically, the colonies supposed to have better navy, but that's, you know, I think technically we do have a better, technically naval tools, but they're not used, in my opinion. Wardens get better, some, you know, better options for tanks. They get, you know, yeah. Well, I mean, if you made universal weapons though, then you would kind of negate and neutralize like other weapons. Like you would never see the use of other weapons, you know. Yeah, I think that's why they're trying to avoid that. Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to. Yeah, they technically do. I would say the Colonials have a better infantry kit. We get the Boma Stone, which is a better ranged grenade. We get the Lunaire, which is a really good PvE tool. Are the only thing the Wardens have, what the Wardens have, that's like the one gun they do have that's incredible, Fiddler. Yeah, Fiddler is incredible. The MP5 is just such an oppressive machine gun. That's one gun, you know, that's one gun. Like I said, this is all objective though too. This is all based on opinion, guys. I'm just telling you what the devs have for intention. They've straight out said the Colonials are supposed to have the better infantry kit. This is how the devs have, like, from their mouths. This is not me saying this. Colonials have better infantry kits. Wardens have better armor. Colonials have better mass production of armor. Colonials have better large boats. Wardens have better small boats. Colonials have better artillery. Wardens have stronger artillery in terms of health. I mean, this is from them. This is not us putting our own personal opinions on stuff. Because every debate, when it comes down to the stuff, it's literally no one is really bringing anything more than their own personal opinion, myself included. I'm just telling you what the devs have intended in the game. Yeah, the sniper rifle's better. Well, the shotguns are broken in general, though, Marks. Yeah, the shotguns are broken in general. I mean, let's just call that for what it is. Our shotgun's broken, their shotgun's broken. That's one war. I guarantee you, the shotgun gets nerfed. Both shotguns get nerfed into the ground next war. 100% they're gonna get nerfed. Guarantee it. Well, like I said, Cutler versus Lunaire, like I said, that's gonna come down to personal opinion. That literally is personal opinion, like, at the end of the day. Cutlers are fantastic, Lunaires are fantastic. They're both situational, depending on the kind of fight you're bringing, but, I mean, I've seen concrete get melted by Cutler teams, I've seen concrete get melted by Lunaire teams. I mean, both guns are usable in their given situation. And people can bring numbers and reports, and like I said, people can do flow charts and all that shit. Dude, they're both good tools. And it's not going to change. Like, they're not going to give, like, the thing is, they're not going to give Wardens a Lunaire launcher. They're not going to give them a grenade launcher. They're not going to give us an RPG launcher, at least for the foreseeable future. It took them 4 years just to give us a push 250 and to give the Wardens an AP RPG. So we're going to be waiting another 4 years probably until they balance that out. So I don't know why, people are going to, Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, like, in Ditro, the same can be said with Lunaire versus, yeah, exactly. You can't really PvE tanks. You can't really PvP tanks unless you get a really lucky timeout shot. Tanks are too fast in reverse and going forward. It's pretty easy to avoid. Tremola. It's not hard at all to avoid a Tremola. But with RPGs, you definitely have a better chance. Now, RPGs can still bounce, and they're still harder to aim. That's for sure. But I think you have more target availability with an RPG. Doesn't necessarily mean it's better. It's just, like I said, different tool, different use. Yeah. Yeah, and that'll never go away. I mean, that's just the game. That's the game, though. It's like it's fun to debate, man. I enjoy debating it. I don't get mad. I never get upset over debating the game. There's no point. Like I said, this is stuff completely out of the player's control. We can whinge about it. We can whinge and whine and wail on stuff all day long. How about Hydra versus Satchel? Oh, I love Hydras. Oh, dude, I would never, ever, 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 Marks. I would never trade the Hydra for the Satchel any day of the week. The Hydra is my favorite tool in the game. I would never, ever. They can have Satchels. Keep them. I don't care. Don't bring that evil. Do not bring that evil into the conversation. I would never, ever want to trade out that Satchel for a Hydra. I love the Hydra. That is... Yeah, see, exactly, yeah. Yeah, that used to be a neutral tool. It used to be. Yeah, but you can't take out barbed wire with a satchel. You can take out barbed wire, landmines, all kinds of stuff with a. You have AOE effect with a Hydra. It's a way better engineering tool. As a combat engineer, dude, in the game, like I would. Satchels are good for strictly demolition, destroying structures. Hydras are better for neutralizing defenses in general. You can jump into a field. You don't have to wait for that 10 to 15 seconds to wrench a barbed wire mine down. Bam, 4 seconds. Boom, barbed wire gone. Boom, you can roll a whole bunch of barbed wire and then get your Hydra team in there really quick. You can't do that with satchels. Satchels require engineers to get ahead. You have to sit there and cut the wire and then move in. That takes so much time. But yeah, way more versatile tool. Hydra's a way more versatile tool. If you could hit my volume button, there we go. There we go. There we go. Cool, cool. And we are looking good. Damn it, I did it again. I gotta do a hydrophone check up here in a little bit. Yeah, it's not used as much as you'd. Well, I mean, both teams use the rush. I mean, I'm kind of glad they brought the Hydra rushes back. Yeah. I don't think, but Thulgrim, I don't think that's the deterrent as to why polys don't use. Wobbs is Wobbs isn't the main deterrent as to why collies don't use Navy, in my opinion, dude. I mean, if that were the case, when we did that submarine attack into we did that sub and DD attack into Speaking Woods, Stoneplank the other day, there would have been ships waiting for us, and there was no one there. I mean, unless they're just not in Stoneplank, but I don't think like a lot of groups use it as much as. Otherwise, I would never, like, because when I take the sub out, I never get hunted down that quick unless I'm live streaming. The only time I ever get hunted down quick is when I'm live streaming, and I know the risk I'm taking when I do that. You know, I assume that risk. But yeah, I don't think it's that much of a deterrent though. Yeah. Well, I love seeing lines of outlaws, man. Outlaw tanks are so easy to kill. That's just people's choice, though. I get way more worried when I see a line of Silverhands over. It does have like information. I mean, when the Wobbs list got leaked last year, they do have a lot of information on every player and like a rating system and all that. It was real sweaty and nerdy, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, outlaws are fun to kill. They're easy to kill too. Yeah. Yeah, I think water is yeah, you're right there. You're right there too, Detro. You're definitely right. There is a couple. Well, to be fair, Detro, there is a couple naval only regiments, but they're small. They're not like huge manpower ones. You know what I mean? They couldn't man like a battleship or anything. But yeah, in general, you're right though. We do not have enough focused dedication on Navy. Would be nice. Maybe they'll learn, man. Maybe next war we're gonna have a huge Navy. Yeah. Well, I mean, this war, it got better. I mean, we had a ton of kill. Like, our subcrews are getting good. I will say that. Colonial subcrews are getting really, really good with the submarine. I think we just need more open water. I think more open water will incentivize. I think once they open up the map with more ocean, I think that'll and we get better and the Colonos get a better harbor to work out of, and not these like tiny little river systems. The river systems are shit. I don't know if you've ever been back there, Detro, but our river systems suck. It literally takes an hour to leave just to get to open water, when you have to keep your boats way down, and our rivers are super shitty. They're narrow, they're winding, they turn back on themselves. It sucks. It really, really sucks. So that isn't fun. You know, it's like, I can tell you from personal experience, I'm like, hey guys, we want to take the sub out. Where is it? I'm like, oh, it's in Red River. And they're like, the first thing you hear is a sigh, like, oh, because they know they gotta sit with me for the next hour, just being like, right engine reverse, left engine reverse, ballast turn. All right, sit here and we're gonna turn. You know what I mean? Like, that sucks. So we need harbors. We need proper harbors. And if they open up the map down south, if you look down south below like Terminus and all that, there's some really badass harbors down there. Would be perfect for storing boats. I just hope they give us like submarine nets and things. I really hope they give us some sort of like submarine defenses, like proper submarine defenses outside of just sea mines. Nets would be huge, or maybe sub pens or something. I don't know. That would be really, really nice though. I'm hoping they come out with some really badass stuff with Airborne. I really hope they are planning out some really cool stuff. More and more I'm thinking about Airborne. I'm thinking about other updates that what will come with the update, because it's going to be more than just, hey, we're giving you a hangar and 3 planes. That's going to be the Airborne update, right? They're going to give us a hangar and like 3 to 4 planes. That's not going to be the entire update. Like, there's going to be so much more to the game than that. There's probably going to be a new facility piece, probably for airplane stuff production, and obviously some new ammunition for the bombs. For the bombs they're going to carry, because I don't think they're going to be dropping. I hope they're not just dropping 120s and 150s and 300s. That'd be super lame. I hope they make proper like airplane bombs. But I think with new map territory, I'm hoping for armored train engines. I'm really hoping for armored train engines, because trains are going to be super vulnerable to airplanes now. They're going to be super vulnerable to airplane strafing. So I really hope they do add armored train engines, which would be really badass, because then you can have proper battle trains and proper armored train escort and things like that. I really hope they add submarine defenses, submarine pens to protect your subs, because subs are going to be super vulnerable to bombing. So hopefully, like a dry dock, instead of a dry dock, you can like, it's the same little asset, but they can be like snapped together, and they're sub pens. So they're concrete submarine pens that you can put on the edge of the water that you can park your submarine in, and you can line them up and like park, however much open water space you have, you can like snap them together, kind of like, when you snap bunkers together, like a 1x1, like square. I'm hoping you can do that with submarine pens, so you can actually make like a sub pen, like to park 3 or 4 submarines in a pen, and proper defenses from airplanes. That'd be really cool too. I can't imagine it'd be any more difficult than laying out the blueprint for a dry dock. So it's just gonna be more vertical than lateral. That would be nice though. Torpedo bombers would be nice too. Depth charge bombers, dropping depth charges from air would be really, really cool. All right, let's pull ahead of this thing. Sorry guys, I'm gonna pull ahead and do a listen real quick. All my dudes are sleeping. Officers are sleeping. Okay, we are looking good. Let's do depth under keel check. I want to see how deep the water is. Hopefully the water is deep enough I can get a proper listen. Probably only be like 30 meters, something like that. 34 meters, are you kidding me, dude? Ugh. Well, still give it a listen anyways. Pull the dude off him, he's sleeping anyways. Staff off these guys. All my officers are sleeping except for my torpedo mate, except for one of my engineers. He's just maintaining all the torpedoes. He's doing a good job though. Most of them are maintained. That one's maintained. All right, let's see. He's maintaining that one. All right, cool. All right. Paratroopers are gonna be wild. Yeah, paratroopers are gonna be really cool. It would be nice for Logicut too. If you think about it, paratroopers are gonna be fantastic for Logicutting behind bases that are really secure. that are like basically have their back, like say like a weathered expanse, you know what I mean, like weathering halls. You'll be able to drop paratroopers. I'm curious if you can drop paratroopers in the decay zone though. Kitty is. I'm super curious if I'm super curious if they're going to if they're going to let us drop in the decay zone. But hold on 1 second, guys. He's gonna whisper me something secret. All right. Yeah, the anti-aircraft is going to change the meta of the game, man. I think you're going to see less. I don't know. It's going to be, dude. The whole game's going to change. Like the game is going to change dramatically with. Foxhole is going to go through a massive shakeup to the overall strategy of the game. I'm very, very interested to see what happens with it. It's going to be cool either way. Dude, I cannot go deep enough to really get a good listen off anything. I can hear my convoy. That's it. More bread, yeah. What game's outdated? Foxhole? Foxhole, I think, is doing. Oh, I guarantee you they are, dude. 100% they are. Yeah. They're 100% working. That's why they're working. Honestly, that's why they're working on that. That's why they're developing like Anvil. I mean, I'm telling you right now, dude, that Anvil is literally just a testing ground for Foxhole 2. They just can't test. You can't have like a testing. They couldn't unroll like even so. Say Anvil was Foxhole 2, right? Say if they didn't make Anvil and they were like, working on Foxhole 2. Do you know how many people wouldn't be playing Foxhole and would only be playing the testing Foxhole 2? That'd be the problem. It would split the game. That would split the game population. It would shred, absolutely annihilate the play. So they're kind of smart. If you think about it, it's pretty big brain to make a completely different genre, like a completely different niche era of history game, doing the same exact thing, but you will not alienate your audience. Like you're going to have a completely separate audience for the same game, essentially, right? But Anvil is essentially Foxhole, but 1,000 years ago. So it's actually kind of smart, Well, like you said, medieval Foxhole. I think Anvil is going to have its own niche. I mean, it is cool. People do like it, dude. I mean, people are playing the game. They really like it. It's just, yeah. Well, Foxhole 2, they might. We don't know. We don't know what they're doing with Foxhole 2. They could have been working on this the entire time in the background. We didn't know Anvil was coming out. They're working on Anvil. They were working on Anvil for 2 years already before we even found out about it. That it was already into 2 years of production by the time they announced, hey, look, we're making this medieval game. No one knew about that. I mean, so for all we know, Foxhole 2 has to wait either way because they have to build a game engine from the ground up. I mean, literally from scratch. That's going to take years. I mean, these guys are just learning how to do this stuff, so it was going to take time either way. Are the engines on? Good. We need water pumped out? We should. Probably should be dry. Yeah, they're dry. Oh, let me check my food. Maybe my food's... Yeah, my food's looking at... God. My poor boys. They're starving. Yeah, he's full. Very dishes. There we go. Good deal. Ah, brother, I'm telling you, Detro, there's like we got dudes in our group. They're in their 60s playing Foxhole, man. I think you're fine. Yeah, we'll definitely be a little bit older though. Yeah, I don't think it's. I think it's gonna be. I think we're still a couple years away though. I think you're right. But I mean, I'm enjoying the game as is, dude. I really, really am. The game isn't like non-functioning or anything. The game is solid. I'm having a blast with this year has absolutely been the most fun year I've ever had playing Foxhole. Like, there's no question. I'm having a blast this year with the way that the state of the game. I think it's never been. I mean, like I said, personal opinion. I've never had more fun playing Foxhole than 2025. Out of the 4 years and 8,000 hours I've been playing, this is definitely the best the game has ever felt, ever looked, ever functioned, and I'm having a really, really good time. I mean, I have a good group. I like playing with my regiment. We've had a really, really fun time. Every lane we've been fighting in has been a really good hex. We've been holding off, we've been playing a great game of defense every war, been having some really good operations, get to play with all the good toys, got to do a decent amount of everything that I like to do every single war. So, I mean, our guys have been killing it, man. I mean, it probably helps to have a really good group to play with for sure, but I've been having a lot of fun though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that stuff, yeah, there's a lot of retired dudes play Foxhole, man. A lot of guys. Foxhole's really pulls a very diverse audience, man. It pulls everyone from teenagers to senior citizens, man. It really does. That's not even a joke. Yeah. It's a good game, man. That shows you how cool the game is, to be honest. Catching up just a bit. I'm staying a little ahead of them. We're moving at 15 knots, so we're moving pretty good. I'm gonna let the time compression do its thing. Some normal lighting on. Do a little. Oh, we're gonna do a little listen up here. Give the captain a couple guys for visibility. That should open up visibility quite a bit. All right. You guy. You're sleeping. Let's get you guy. Depth under keel. Yeah, man, we try to be as we were trying to be like, I don't know, like it sounds like kind of, it sounds nerdy, but like we're just trying to set a good example for the rest of the collies, man, to kind of follow. To be nice to everyone, dude, as much as possible. Like, I get it, people are gonna fight, and not everyone can be perfect, and there's gonna be, like, I'm always I mean, I get messages from our guys fuck up too, man. Our guys do some dumb stuff, and they'll get angry or irritated with a player, and they'll team, like, and like, that's why we have a pretty tight set of rules of, like, we're trying as much as possible, like, don't team kill anybody for any reason whatsoever. If I find that out, like, that's pretty much going to be like kind of a one strike you're out kind of thing. I don't tolerate any of that stuff. There's nothing that a conversation can't solve in this game, I believe. But I don't think resorting to team killing or scuffing someone is the way to go. So, I try to discourage that as much as possible, and I think anything can be solved in the game. It's a game, dude. It's not worth, like, getting people upset and pissed over a video game, dude. Like, it's, like, chill. That's why I'm a first and foremost, like, a fun first. Fun's more important than winning. I would rather lose a war. I would rather lose a war than to not have fun. If I'm not having fun, then I don't give a shit about winning. You know what I mean? Like, fun is first and foremost my priority when it comes to my guys. Like, if that's why I don't tell, that's one of the reasons why I don't tell, like, our logistics or our facility guys what to do. I'm like, hey, what do you guys want to do? And then I'll adapt accordingly, because I can play whatever. I don't give a shit. I can play whatever position there is necessary in the game, and I'll have fun doing it. The only thing I don't want to do is screw. I hate banging on trash. That is the most brain dead, unfun mechanic in the game for me. I just can't. I can't. For some reason, I can upgrade a base all day long, which is technically kind of the same thing. But when it comes to scooping resources, I hate it. Can't stand it. Just one thing I just do not enjoy doing. It's miserable. If I had to spend a war doing that, probably wouldn't play. You know what I mean? That's just a thing I just don't really enjoy. Okay, I can hear them. That's good. Let me take a dude off of him and let's open up that range. Oh, we can actually get deep enough to get proper ranging. All right, here we go. Yeah, I would never make our guys do what they don't want to do. That's this, like, results be damned. You know what I mean? If you know, that's I don't want to win that bad. I don't care. Like, I would probably sacrifice a victory over making sure my guys have. I would absolutely. I would sacrifice winning over our guys like having. I would rather lose than not have our guys have fun. Yeah, I would sacrifice a victory to make sure our guys have fun. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, this is what we're gonna do because this is it. Like, this is what I want. This is how we're gonna win. Like that. Like, I've dealt with that in the past, and I'm like, that is not the way I want to run stuff. That is not the way I like to play. It's not. That's not it. You know, I want the boys to have fun first, and then we'll try to win with those parameters. I set the parameters for our guys. You know, for how we're going to achieve victory. And I'm like, okay, what do you guys want to do? And then how are we going to work around it? And I try to be as accommodating as possible for all the players. Yep. Yeah, because then the game becomes a chore. And if it's not a game if it's a chore. There's really no screening boats out here? That can't be right. I'm going to go out here more then. There's no way there's not a screening ship out here for the Brits. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna head out here and then I'm gonna set. That's not too far away. Okay. All right. All right, let's surface and all right, let's move. Let's I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna hustle up though. I want to get the guys moving. All right. So I'm escorting a bunch of troop ships down here. So that's a whole fleet of troop ships and destroyers and escorts. And so I'm the scout for this. So I'm trying to screen for any sort of warships that might try to intercept this. But it's tough when you have, you know, an entire ocean to deal with. You got Scapa Flow over here. You got the Hartlepool. I think it's just called I call it Hartlepool, but I think it's called Hartlepool. Yeah, Hartlepool. So, if anything, if an escort comes, it's going to come from Scapa Flow. It's going to come from this way. So, I'm kind of just trying to make sure that I don't intercept anything in. Generally, this area is going to be where there's going to be some ships. If there's going to be any ships to intercept, if the game is like trying to, you know, create some challenge, it's going to come from that direction. I kind of got to do this the other night with the SOL destroyer. We had to use our sub as the scout vessel to like run ahead and to monitor rivers and all that. Try to give them a heads up if there are any gunboats rolling out or large ships or subs or anything. It was pretty cool. I actually really enjoyed it, man. Is it no action? We got shot at by a gunboat once, but didn't do anything. But yeah, I actually had it was actually fun to do stuff like that. I enjoy it. Had a good time. Okay. Tomorrow? I think we can call him tomorrow. We did the we did the gender test, the blood test last. When was the 2 days? In 2 days we can do it. The 16th. 16th will be 10 days. It takes 10 days. No, May 6th. Yeah. Please call him Callie. He's a boy. We're gonna name her Thea Morrow. We're gonna name her Thea if it's a girl. No, I'm not naming my child after any video game. Names are tough, man. I've been we've been discussing names. You know, we still got a ways to go until October, but yeah, it's tough. It's funny because, like, you know, a lot of people, like, they show it and stuff being like, oh, it's tough to discuss a name, and you see that a lot. It actually is, because you gotta, man, you gotta make sure you come up with a good one. Holly the Collie. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're looking at the 25th, I think, is our due date that we're expecting. Yep, October 25th. Yeah. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Very cool, dude. Thank you. Yeah, same. Likewise, dude. Likewise. I'm excited, man. I'm super excited to be a dad. I'm really looking forward to it. Keep moving. Nice. 4 birthdays, immediate family. Oh, no kidding. Just have like one big week of it, yeah. Oh, thanks, Donka. Appreciate that, man. I hope I do. Hope I do a good job. Feel pretty good about it. I got a pretty chill temperament, and I'm a pretty patient guy, and yeah, I'm like I said, I'm really looking forward to having. All right. All right. So we. Is anything on the horizon that I can see? Captain's out. Well, let's see what he sees. Anything's coming from the west. Yeah. Yep. All right, let's do get them to kill check. Well, the good thing is that Kitty and I are kind of on opposite schedules, where she's up most during the day and I'm up a heavy piece at night. It's gonna work out pretty well. So plan is, like, while I'm up at night, if I'm streaming or what have you, I'm gonna have the baby like literally right here, like right beside me. We actually reoriented the whole room to kind of accommodate for this, so I can keep an eye on the baby while I'm either while I'm working on stream or doing my editing, anything like that. And then we'll have pretty decent schedule, so I'm gonna make sure she can sleep. And I'm a night owl anyways, dude. I got that watcher gene in me. No matter what, I'm up late. Like I don't go to sleep until 3. I've always never gone to sleep till like 2, 3 in the morning ever. Like I can't do it. I don't know how people go to bed. I honestly do not know how people go to bed before midnight. That blows my mind. It is like, for about 15 years, I haven't gone to, really, in all seriousness, I've gone to bed maybe a handful of times in the last like 15 years before 11 o'clock. Like, I don't know how people do it. I do. My dad goes to bed at like 7 every day. He's been doing that for 30 years. No idea. He gets up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't wrap my head around that. It's nuts.
Ich benötige etwas Unterstützung. Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. 35 Meter.
Right, Tonk is. No, I'm from Maine. From Maine. From good old Bangor, Maine. Which is, relatively pretty cool. I mean, it's in the same latitude as Canada, pretty much, for a decent amount of Canada.
35 Meter.
But it's funny. Actually, a lot of humans have the what they call it, the Watcher gene, and it's because obviously from our days as hunter gatherers, not everyone slept at the same time, so they had people that would basically stay up all night then sleep during the day, and I feel like I got hit with that one. I've never been a morning person. I hate mornings. Can't stand them. Just I hate getting up early. I just don't know. I can't even hear. Why can I not hear the... How far away is this? It's not that far. I guess it's... Yeah, my dude I should be hearing.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Anblasen. 10 Meter. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Herr Kaloy, wir sind aufgetaucht. Langsame voraus.
Yeah, we're gonna move up there and move up here and see what happens. Let's see what happens up here. We're gonna kind of throttle it back, let the escort catch up to us. Yeah, I'm moving half ahead right now. Even dead slow. Yeah, he's gonna take a while to catch up. I kind of pulled way too far ahead. If he gets in trouble, or something double backs on him and hits him from the... My only fear is that something's gonna come in from this direction. Something to come up from the channel, and I'm almost 100 kilometers away. I probably need to close that gap a little more. Let's...
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
All right, now we can pick up the pace a little bit.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Here we go. Oh, it's abandoned. How long have I been streaming? Started on Twitch, not quite 2 years. And I just started streaming on YouTube. I've only recently started doing it. Upgraded my Streamlabs and all that, but I've been streaming for about 2 years. I'm a partner on Twitch, and I stream mostly. 99% of my stream is on Foxhole. It's a milsim game. It's a really good MMO milsim. It's the best MMO milsim game in my opinion. That's like probably 99% of my stream. I stream that every night, pretty much Monday through Friday from 9 p.m. until 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll stream Foxhole. And then I'll stream Foxhole during the day too if I'm not needing a naval fix. Most of the time Foxhole will give me my naval fix, but not this war. The current war that we're doing. If you're not familiar with Foxhole, it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week, massive scale logistics resource and war game, where it's anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 players concurrently fighting on one world server from all over the world. And every single thing in the game is made by the players. Like every single bullet, uniform, gas, vehicle, boat, everything is operated in a team effort by the players. And it's a badass game. And I mostly play that game. Like it is 99% of my stream time and my game time. Pretty much the only game I play. Foxhole is life. Yeah, exactly. But I just started, so my stream's been blowing up pretty well on Twitch, and so I'm trying to diversify and grow my stream and my brand, and so I started, now I'm dual streaming on when I can, like when it allows me. I'm trying to dual stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So that's what I'm doing today. So I get, every once in a while I'll get some bitrate issues, and sometimes my stream will get throttled if I stream both at night, because I think it's because of the busyness of internet traffic and everything. But yeah, you know, and I really enjoy like World War II era games. So yeah, U-Boat's been an awesome game. I've been really enjoying it, and I've been playing it for a couple months now and streaming my experience as I grow with it, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah, if you get a chance, check out my Foxhole. My Foxhole stuff is good content, man. It's a really good game for streaming, and I have a lot of fun. I have a nice big group of guys, my friends that I play with, and yeah, we've been kicking some ass this war, and got some good updates coming for the game. I got a massive update coming this year at the end of summer. But I've actually been going to like streaming, so my job is a professional wrestler. That's what I do when I'm not streaming. I'm a professional wrestler, so that job mostly involves me working on the weekends. And so it actually works out perfect. I can stream during the week, wrestle on the weekends, and it's perfect. So the super nice schedule that it allows me to really pursue streaming pretty heavily. And I've actually been, you know, I've been very lucky, been super lucky to grow my streaming audience on Twitch, man. I'm very fortunate, man. I'm a lucky guy, for sure. I'm going to stream, I'm gonna live stream Bannon. I'm gonna live stream probably, I have a massive like war games match, which is, if you guys aren't familiar with war games War Games is 2 rings with a 1 steel cage surrounded around it, and it's in the middle of June. It's gonna be June 17th. It's in Port St. Lucie. It's our biggest show of the year. Should draw a pretty big house. That's gonna be it's a 5-on-5 tag team match, and I'm gonna be participating in that. So I'm gonna try to live stream that match. Just that match. I'm not gonna. I might live stream the whole show if I can get. I might live stream the whole show, but at least that match, I'm definitely gonna live stream that match. But you'll have to watch it. Like if it streams, like I probably won't be able to. I'm not gonna be interacting with the stream at all. I'm just gonna like set up my camera and just let it fly, and then I'll try to set that up. So I know a lot of people have been asking that, so I'll try to do a. I mean, well, I also produce. The thing is, it's hard for me to. It's hard for me to like set a camera and just walk away, especially because it's. I also have to know. I have to know like what the parameters are for streaming. Technically violence. Like I don't want to get my stream banned because it's going to be. No. They don't have a problem. I can do whatever I want. I'm a producer on the show as well. I produce on the show too. So I mean, the owner and promoter. He's a cool dude. He's a buddy of mine. He's a good friend. So he wouldn't care. But I also have to know what I can like. Can I show blood? Like there will be blood in that match. Is that going to get me banned? Like I have to ask those questions before I stream on Twitch because that match will 100% have a lot of blood. Like, and that will be real human blood. So is that a problem? Will Twitch be like, oh, that's not cool, banned? You know what I mean? So I got to be careful because there's going to be weapons involved. Granted, it's theater, it's acting. You know what I mean? But you're with stunts and all that. But I have to know. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to be 100% blood in that match. So I literally I would have to hear it from Twitch themselves to be like, yeah, we don't have a problem with pro wrestling. You can show pro wrestling even if there's blood in it, but there's 100% going to be blood in that match. I mean, yeah, that's the problem, So, well, no, I mean, I get it, Tonka, because they have to have some sort of rule when it comes to showing blood. Because I mean, if if they make an exception, like. We can't have nice things for a reason, and there's a reason why, you probably can't have blood on streaming platforms for a reason, and I completely understand that, Yeah, Kick is like the Wild West, man. That's the savage lands of streaming, dude. That is, yeah. Who? Kitty. I'd have to... Yeah. Let's pull up ahead. I'm gonna pull up ahead of this dude. Let's set up another. I think I'm gonna set up another listening. And about 90 kilometers. I'm gonna do another round of listening. He's sleeping. Wow, this has been weirdly a quiet run for this escort. Not one. 6 hours behind, Andrew? 6 hours. So you must be like way out in Western Canada then. Oh man, if I'm 6 hours behind, that means you're in Europe? That would be what? Like Belgium-ish? Germany area? It's 6 hours behind, right? You're 6 hours ahead. You're in Europe for sure. I don't know why I said Western Canada. That's backwards. Yeah, you're west. You're behind us, Tonka. That's right. You're like 3 hours behind. Yeah, Europe. Yeah. It'd have to be like more like, but 6 hours though. It'd have to be more like Germany or Belgium or Holland or one of those. Scotland? Oh, okay, Scotland. Nice. Scappa flow, man. Is Scotland? I thought UK was only 4 hours ahead. I thought like up here. I thought over here was like 6 hours. Like this area. Is that 6 hours? I mean, technically, I guess because the Atlantic time zone kind of goes right through here. So yeah, I guess it would be 6. I was just doing a mission in Scapa Flow yesterday. Sunk the Nelson right out here. Sunk the Nelson like right in this little harbor right here. That little guy. Scotland's definitely on my places to visit in my lifetime, man. I really want to go there. Looks beautiful. Beautiful country, beautiful country. That whole part of the world's pretty gorgeous. Europe's one of the few continents I haven't got a chance to visit yet. Yeah, I know it has wrestling, but what's their rule on blood? On bloodletting? I know they do show some wrestling on there, but I'd have to know what their policy is on blood. Yeah, I know. But also, like I said, Impact does blood, but do they do it while streaming on Twitch? Like, that's the thing. I'd have to get the content that features extreme or gore may be disturbing, especially if there's death. Extreme or gratuitous gore and violence. Yeah. It's not it's not extreme or gratuitous gore. It's just there will be some blood. It won't be gore. It'll just be blood. I mean, and granted, the camera will be kind of reset back. It's not going to be close up on it or anything. It'll be a view of the ring. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's right. I could probably just make it mature only kind of crowd. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Definitely looking forward to visiting there, though. For sure, Andrew. Yeah, Scotland's definitely got to see the Highlands, man. I really like. You see the pictures of the Highlands, man. I want to see it in person. You know. Okay. just point the camera at the floor. Hey, I'm live streaming wrestling. Technically, you can listen to it. Yeah, no. That's a nice floor. Oh, they've already had some wrestlers do the Highlander gimmick. I wouldn't be able to. Was it Rory and they pair them up as brothers. They're called the Highlanders. I actually thought they were pretty cool gimmicks too, man. They were good dudes. Nice guys. I don't even know if they wrestle anymore. I haven't heard from them in ages. Let's get some speed. All right. Get Thunder Keel. How's my... We good? Go. Some bread in there. Pretty good. Everyone's chill. Lighting's good. Well, yeah, I should put on night light. Nothing spotted. Kept on the heels 264. All right, let's do a little listen. All right, we're gonna dive again. Yeah, that's pretty similar to the state I grew up in, Andrew. 90% of my state, 90% of my state is uninhabited. Yep. I can imagine that. I could 100% see that. Yep. Forest and all that, you know. Yeah, where I grew up is over here. So what Andrew was saying is that he's commenting from YouTube. So I don't know if you guys on Twitch can see his comments, but he's giving me some info on Scotland. So Scotland's like obviously this part of the United Kingdom. 96% of this 96% of this country is uninhabited. That's crazy. That's awesome. And then Rory and Robbie, that's who it was, Santa, yeah. And then where I grew up in Maine, this is Maine right here, and 90% of this state is uninhabited, or trees, actually. Actually, technically, a company in Canada called Irving actually owns about 80% of the land in my state, in my home state. They own a lot of the forest. Oh, we got detection. Where are we? Oh, okay, phew. It's my guys. All right, so I can hear them. They are closing in. Well, this is looking like it's gonna be a pretty chill little escort. Not hearing anything. That's good. They just like Gory Wrestling like PFC. They'll probably fly under the radar. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I think it'll fly under the blood, whichever. That's true. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's a difference between real blood and video game blood. You know, how old's Godly? Godly's is, I don't know. Santa. Godly is timeless. It's science. I don't think so, Tonka. No. I think he just turned 50. I think this year was his 50th birthday. I believe so. I believe he just turned 50. It could be wrong, but I think I'm right. He just had his birthday recently, so. I stole a warden sub. Stole a Naki. I'm on the run. I think so. Yeah, keep in mind, Detro, that's an average. Yeah, that's a pretty average age. I mean, you remember, dude, I have dudes in my group who are like 60 plus. I mean, I think Runner is like 60. I think Runner, the Australian dude in my group, he's like 66. Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a few dudes. Yeah, Rana. Yeah, Runner's like I think he's 66. I think something like that, 65. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean the dudes were running. I mean, I've met dudes as old as I think there's a couple guys I know they're like around 70 that play Foxhole, almost 70 years old. Yeah, there's a couple guys. Yeah. Oh, Runner's super lively for 66, dude. He's still active though. I mean, he's still busy every day. He's former military. Australia. He served in the Australian military, and yeah, I think he still works. And now I think his day-to-day work is he does lawn maintenance now. I think he just does like lawn care. So I mean, that dude's always on his feet. He's always busy. God, you thought Godly was a kid? He does not. He sounds like a grown-ass man. How'd you think Godly was a kid? That dude's got some bass in his voice, dude. You ever hear him talk? You hear him talk? Hey, he's a grown-ass man. He has a teenage son. Yeah, he's got a kid and everything, man. Yeah. 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 No, I mean it's yeah, I mean like I'm one of the I'm like definitely in the middle of the pack. I mean I'm 39 and yeah, I'm definitely in the middle. I'm in the middle of the pack for the age range in the regiment. Yeah. Yeah, I think about half the regiment's older than me, and then the other half is younger. Like I'm pretty much in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple of I think our youngest member is like 19 to 20. I don't think we have anybody younger than that. I don't think we have anybody younger than 19. I think 19 is our youngest in the group. We don't let anybody in under 18. We have a pretty hard line in the sand for that. So, because most of the guys in the group are adults, and I think it's not that we don't like younger people. It's just sometimes it's that temperament. You know, I think sometimes when you're younger, you can be a little too aggressive and take things a little too seriously, and we're definitely more ball busters, and you know, we're definitely gonna tease each other and all that. And sometimes younger people just don't have the temperament to withstand like teasing very consistently. They can too, yeah. There's plenty of mature dudes. Fucking god, there he is. Oh shit, dude. You 41? Who turned 50? Who had a birthday just turned 50? Are you only a year older than me? Dude, someone convinced me that you were 50. I think Vanny lied to me. I think Vanny convinced me you were 50. I swear to you, Vanny told me you were 50, dude, and I believed it. Holy shit. Good rib, Vanny. Fucking good rib. Oh, dude, he had me convinced you were 50. I'm almost positive it was Vanny. He's like, yeah, he's 50. He just turned 50. And it was like, he sold it to me so well. No shit. Holy shit, you're only a year older than me, dude. Oh, that's fucking... Oh, dude. Fucking Vanny, man. He got me good. That was a good rib. That was a good rib on Godly right there. I was like... Egg is in... I think Egg's in his 40s. Now I don't know. Now I'm not going to believe anything my guys say because everyone lies. Everyone's lying to me about their age. Tell me, guys, yeah. No shit. I think he's... Oh, Egg's lived a full life, that's for sure. I love Egg, man. He's a good dude. He's a super, super good dude. Egg's one of the nicest people I've met in general, man. He's definitely partied hard, for sure. Wow, no escorts out here. Holy shit. I love Egg, man. Egg's awesome. I love his his positivity and his enthusiasm for the guys, man, is awesome. Nice. The Chihuahuas, man. I guess we'll get up to here and send to listen again about 100 kilometers. This has been a quiet escort. Dude, usually these escort missions, you run to at least something. You usually run to at least a Corvette, or they're gonna save it for the very end. There's gonna be like a whole fleet of warships or something. They're gonna hammer me. They do have nice fangs. They bite? Are they biters? Chihuahuas? Here's nothing. Huh. No kidding.
Fahrt voraus. Torpedorohr ein, gewartet.
Huh. Depth under keel. Nothing. Wow. All right. Let's do a hydrophone check real quick.
50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
We're gonna do one more listen. I mean, we're pulling into Norway pretty soon here. I thought when we invaded Norway, we came in through Oslo. Didn't we come in through here? Because then that big ass battleship, like that really good battleship, didn't it get sunk in this? Isn't there like an island like right here? I'm surprised it's not there on the map. There's like a battery island like right here that sunk. Like it had a coastal gun and it hit the battleship and it like just nailed it and it sunk like with everyone on it. It was pretty bad. I mean, they finally got in, but I thought that's how we invaded Norway, was through here. Oh, detecting something. What are we detecting? Nothing. Okay. Oh, just the, all right, well. Well, Kitty, I don't think that dude sells animals. I think he just collects them. Yeah. She just really wants an Awawa. She's like, come on, Santa, you gotta know a guy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi. 50 Meter.
Oh, nothing. All right, so I guess this is going to be a...
Aktuelle Tiefe 45 Meter.
Schraubengeräusch. Peilung
Uh-oh.
5 Grad.
Pellers. Here we go.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
All right. Detected something finally. All right, let's... Dude, they're going to be right in the bay. Well, I guess I could set up a pretty decent little ambush on them now. They're at bearing 49. They're moving this way, so they're moving into this... into near Bergen.
50 Meter.
Alright. Oh, good thing I'm ahead. Well, guess we're gonna see some action after all, guys. This is gonna be it's gonna be the one.
45 Meter.
Right. All right. See. Waiting for it to run its. Waiting to get a full listen through. You listen for 5 minutes. I can probably speed it up though. All right, let's set a course for intercept.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr
Low ballast, and we're gonna haul ass. We're gonna go full ahead on this.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl,
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi. 25 Meter.
Auf dieser Motoren wechseln. Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
All right, well, now we got to close the gap. Let's see what we can do. Catch these guys. I'm gonna.
Ich kann ja etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Make sure torpedoes. Oh shit!
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
Take out the night lights. All right. Doing on dishes. There you go. Plenty of dried fish. Oh, you're talking about Chandler. Chandler has the, he's the snake guy in Florida. Nah, his name's Chandler. He handles like, venomous snakes. He's a big snake guy. He actually just lost a part of his finger. He got bit by a cobra in India last year, a wild cobra, trying to free handle a cobra, and then, it pinged him on his ring finger on one of his either right hand or left hand, and then he finally had to have it amputated like this year. But he had like this like 15-foot king cobra named Kevin, who was like super docile and nice to him. It was wild. Like that cobra was friendly. It was weirdly friendly with him. It was never aggressive or anything. And that was like the equivalent of like his childhood pet. Like that was his boy. Like he cried when that snake died. He was very, very attached to that snake. That was a good snake, man. That was super nice. Yeah. Yeah, very, very cool guy. He lives in Florida too. He lives in Florida. You gotta bring the Owawas, man. It's the risk you take. At least they don't have venom. They can't, like, permanently maim you. Snakes are wild, man. Venomous people who handle venomous snakes. I know one dude who's a venomous snake handler, and well, he doesn't do it anymore. He's in hospital care now. But when he was younger, he was exotic. He handled exotic pets, and he had a lot of venomous snakes. Oh, it's like you guys are both in Michigan. There's a bunch of dudes that I know, like a bunch of Horde guys are in Michigan. I think Bert's in Michigan too. Ehuff's in Michigan. Like, we have a bunch of guys in the Horde that are in Michigan. Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah, apparently a lot of dudes from Michigan play Foxhole. Apparently. Alright. I'm gonna do one more depth under keel and one more listen. And I'm gonna try to close the gap on this whatever these ships are. They could be trade ships too, now that I think about it. They may not necessarily be warships. Alright. Take a guy off engines. Put him on the hydrophone. Alright, we're gonna do one more hydrophone sweep, and then one more hydrophone sweep, and then hopefully we can figure out what is ahead of the escort.
Voraus.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren.
45 Meter.
You're gonna listen. Everyone is being super quiet. There's no way you're gonna work on the torpedoes while Yeah, I was gonna say everyone goes to bed at this point, or everyone just chills. But they're gonna go work on the torpedo maintenance. I think that's gonna be way too loud.
50 Meter.
All right. Let's see what we list. Let's see what the dude.
Meter.
Ja,
Walk around this captain. Nothing? I'm not hearing anything though. How is he not hearing anything? There's no way. How far away is this,
Abfangkurs setzen.
No.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
I just do this kind of stuff while I'm waiting. Usually I don't like to speed up. I don't like to do time compression with the hydrophone, because sometimes you'll miss a call, or you'll miss like a fan, a propeller. Quiet. I'm not hearing anything. So whatever ships was over here, it's gone, or it's inside. It's inside here. I'm gonna have to.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I'm gonna have to get in there. I'm gonna have to do a listen in here. I'm afraid there's gonna be something waiting for us in here. That's gonna suck. If that's the case.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I am pretty far ahead of these guys. 50. Dude, if they get hit from the east, man, right now, from the west, that's gonna suck. Well, that'd probably be for the better, Tonka. Wow. Yeah, there's nothing, no ships.
Für eine Auszeit.
No kidding. Alright, well, it's just quiet. Nothing we can do about that.
25 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Kept on the deck.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Okay. Well, we're a little bit ahead of the escort now. How far ahead are we? 40 kilometers. I'm gonna do one more hydrophone check-in here, and then I think we're okay. I guess we're not gonna have to worry too much about this run. Sweet hot dogs and chili sauce. Oh, that does sound good. That does sound good. I want a hot dog now. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Let's see, what is that? All these kid terms, I don't know what they mean. All right, let's hustle up in here. I mean, this is gonna be a pretty.
U-Boot.
Gut gemacht, Männer.
325 Grad.
Unser Einsatzziel wurde erfüllt.
Oh, we did it. Nice. Okay.
Torpedorohr 2.
I guess I can
Kurs auf
head back
diese
to port.
Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Well, I'm gonna head back to port, but I'm gonna take
Kurs auf
I'm gonna
diese Koordinaten
take
setzen.
kind of the scenic route. I want to see if I can intercept a convoy on the way.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
I doubt I will.
Große Fahrt voraus.
Apparently, there's a U-boat ahead of us. There it is. Friendly U-boat. Way out there. How far out there is that? 6.7 kilometers? Wow.
Kurs setzen.
No, I don't want to do that.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Don't want to do that. I want to do this and then
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
back here. That's what I want to do. Engineer can go to bed. Let's go to Hap ahead. Take dudes off there. Put them on.
Benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Torpedorohr 5. Gewartet.
Schornsteinrauch. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung. 325 Grad. Tauchen auf. 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motor. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
50 Meter.
Anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht. Bestätige.
Gritting myself back through the channel where a lot of traffic goes through, trying to see if I can intercept the convoy on the way back. Might as well.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund
Put
liegt
you back on the engines. You're good, you're good.
ist nicht präzise genug.
Diesel besetzen.
John watch. Now we're gonna do one more listen.
50 Meter.
And then if I don't find anything out in this corner, then I'm not gonna head too far towards England. I'm gonna just head back to port. I'll just hit the mission complete and let the. Oh yeah, $2 for a hot dog? Yeah, you can't beat that. Dude, that Costco hot dog is solid. That is super good. Yeah, Costco hot dog is on point. Who doesn't like the Costco? I mean, dude, the only thing I'm not a fan of, I don't know, it might be just me, but I am not a fan of the chicken bake. I'll say it. I'm not afraid to either. I don't think the chicken bake is that good.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Yeah, not a fan. I mean, it's been the same price. It's been the same price for the hot dog for like 10 years, something like that. I've been a member for Costco for a long time. It's never changed. Been the same price. I think they're super set on that. It might be $1.50 actually, Kitty. I think it is $1.50. I think that's like one of the universal things at Costco is that the price has like always been set, and that's the reason why they make their own hot dogs now and their own buns is because they didn't want to increase the price. It's like the guy from Arizona Tea. Like he's never changed the price of an Arizona iced tea in like 25 years because he's like $2 is fine, make good margins, and we sell a shitload of them. So, which is cool. That's a really good practice. It's good dudes.
50 Meter.
Yeah, I think it is 150. Well, tax and everything, it probably goes out closer to $2. Yeah, I mean, Costco. I get their we'll get their they have a couple of these Kirkland chicken things, and the gyro. They have this like frozen gyro meat. Oh, guys, if you ever have, oh my god, it's so good.
Anblasen.
Nothing. All right, we're just gonna head back. Oh, that gyro meat's so good. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. Get that with a little. We'll get that with some pita bread and some tzatziki sauce. Trader Joe's has really good tzatziki sauce. Oh, mix that up. So good. I have to try the Wagyu beef. I haven't tried it. I've tried like a lot of their stuff though. Oh, you're talking about your friend's Wagyu beef chili? Yeah, that is. I've heard good things. Oh, we made it back. That's pretty chill. Any upgrades? Oh, my XO leveled up. Nice. Let's go. Oh, my engineers have leveled up too. Well, that's cool.
Erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Oh, because they both got blue. Let me see. Nice. Oh, he's already got the navigator.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Ja? Was benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier?
Alright.
Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Show me what you got. I think I just need fuel. Coffee. Ammunition good. Food good. So, yeah. Some more cheese. Meat, we're good. Canned bread. Don't have any canned bread. I'll just burn through that. Medical kit, 5, 10, 15. Plenty of repair pieces. Equipment, we are good. Lubricant, ammunition. Deck gun. Here we go. Two rep points, it's good.
Ihr Verbindungsoffizier
Ah, crew's looking good.
vom BDU weiterzuleiten. Wie kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Quebec is French land. Alright, let's see. What do we get for favors? Don't need 7
Das
officers.
sind aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom BDU. Streng geheim.
Alright, let's do a little patrol. I rearm. Here we go. Boys arrested. We're gonna head up here and then head this way.
Torpedorohr 2, gewartet.
Let's head out.
Langsame Fahrt vorwärts.
Now we're gonna haul ass. And the invasion of Norway has begun. Or it's about to. Still an enemy port at the moment.
Ich bin sehr müde.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Pretty quiet little run for the first couple days, first day and a half. Alright. No, pretty chill, pretty quiet right now. This is pretty easy. This is, well, I think I'll find some stuff once I get in the patrol area.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Große Fahrt voraus.
Tiefe unter Kiel 6. 4
Alright.
Meter.
Tauchen auf.
Let's do a quick listen.
35 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
30 Meter.
Nothing.
Anblasen.
Oh, I guess not.
10 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
The dude sleep.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf...
Two guys on him.
Schornsteinrauch. Große Gruppe. Peilung 325 Grad.
We got smoke. A lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. Here we go. Radio officer, get on.
Besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Here we go. We got ourselves a convoy.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Gonna take a minute to get close. I'm gonna sound the alarm pretty soon here. Here we go. About to get real spicy. Here we go. Oh, these are, that's an alarm right there. That's a warship. Yeah, the alarm's about to sound. Alarm!
Alarm. Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung.
Konzentrieren.
320 Grad. Vorfluten.
See, we're about to go.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Langsame Fahrt voraus.
I almost went up. Good, dead slow.
Voraus.
All right, 1 second. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I gotta focus on this one. Here we go. It's about to get real good.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundumblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Okay, well, I lost sight of one. That's... I think I'm going to be able to intercept this, though. They are. Destroyer. That's a... That might be a cruiser. Is that a cruiser? No, that's a destroyer. Maybe it's a... What's a 3? No, that actually might be a... That actually might be a cruiser. Let me double check that. I think that's a cruiser. Match that up. 1 second. Might be a destroyer. Maybe Caldwell. I think I'm pretty sure it's a cruiser though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a county class. Yeah, that's a county class cruiser. Ooh. As I say, that looks like a cruiser. Target acquired. There we go. Sink one of these bad boys. That's cool.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Okay, let's map out all these ships. Let's do their lanes.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung 310 Grad.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Where? Couple logistic ships. Cruiser. That is a cruiser. I was right.
Torpedorohr 5
Corvette. Man, I wish there was like more subs out here to help me ambush this. Like a straggler or two, and then a Corvette on the flank, way out there. Big ass ship. I mean, I could probably go under this. You know what I might do? What's this one? He's at about 330. So I'm gonna get that one at 330-ish. That's the one. I gotta hurry up and ID this thing and
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 9 Knoten. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
I'm gonna be shooting these torpedoes at max distance, that's for sure.
8 Meter.
Let's do 58 bow right. Alright.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 5, 8.
I think I gotta get a little bit closer, to be honest.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 4, 1, 3, 0 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern. Rohr 2 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert. Rohr 2 bewässert.
Los! Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 7, 3 Meter.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Kurs auf diese setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. 25 Meter.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
All right, we're gonna go under.
Aktuelle Tiefe 40 Meter. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung, Kommandant.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Ja, Herr Kaloi, ich kümmere mich darum.
50 Meter.
That actually has a chance of hitting. Those are looking pretty good.
Horchraum besetzen.
Well, here we go. This is where it's gonna get we're gonna see how we do. Those look like they're gonna hit.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Schleichfahrt. Herr Kaloin, wir wurden entdeckt. Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgabe. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit. Here we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's a hit. Right in the side, too. Very cool. Second one should be hitting any second. Second one missed.
Betrachten
I'm gonna try to.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Drop a little bit lower to the ocean floor. We're gonna turn away from those depth charges. Depth floor, the ocean floor is like, I can see it. We're in silent mode. A lot of noise going on around us. Here we go. Alright, sorry guys for not getting to read chat real quick. We are getting hammered.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
We are doing a pretty good job dodging these dudes. How deep are we right now? I'm gonna drop to 90. We're gonna speed a little bit. We're dropping to 85. We're staying close to the ocean floor. Really hard to detect this when we hug the ocean floor. Stay like about 10 meters above it. It's super hard for Aztec to ping you. They can't really distinguish between you and a rock, which is kind of nice right now. Exciting stuff. Shit. Spoke too soon.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Turn away.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Ooh. Close.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Alright, now we're gonna sit fully still.
80 Meter.
We're gonna sit still. Like, we're not gonna move. We're not gonna breathe.
Herr Kapitän?
Alright. Everyone's at stations right now. Super quiet. Super chill. They have not pinged us for a while. We're just gonna...
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Kurs setzen. Tauchen auf. 80 Meter.
Last thing I want to do is scrape the bottom of this ground. So I'm really threading the needle right now. I'm playing a dangerous game by moving, but I really don't want to be sitting in the same spot while they try to... It looks like they're bringing more destroyers around to bomb, like to drop charges on the area they last pinged me at, which is pretty close where I was sitting stationary. So I really don't want to be there when they drop again. So I'm gonna move a little bit. Alright, so I sunk one ship. One ship definitely sunk. Yeah, all these are moving in, stationary. This one's sitting stationary. That's the one I sunk. That's a wreck. Alright.
80 Meter.
Yeah, they're moving over me, but they don't know where I am, which is good. They haven't dropped depth charges in a while.
Sind wir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung?
Bring it down to 80 meters, maybe a little bit closer. See a little bit more. I'm watching my sonar detectability so they can't ping me. And I'm making it very, very hard to detect me. Making it very tough. All right. We're looking good though. All things considered. We're gonna engage these guys again, as best we can. So I'm hoping that we can get some good, yeah, 9% visibility right now. Like they have a 9% chance to detect me right now. It's pretty good. This is cool. I like this part of the game, man. This is like the real thrill of the game right here, is trying to bypass them hunting you down. You know, it'd be really cool if they mixed like the destroyer game with U-boat. They did like a crossover where you have a live person controlling a U-boat, like with these controls, and a live person controlling a destroyer, like in the destroyer game. That would be pretty cool. Oof, you guys gotta come to Miami then. You guys all talk about humidity, but oof. Miami is brutal. Dude, we're just starting to hit the 90s this week. Ugh, it's already starting to get rough. But luckily we're in a drought right now, so it's actually not that humid. Yeah, I can drop more. I think I can drop more. I'm at 76. Yeah, be kidding me.
Lasst uns ruhig bleiben. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Tiefe unter Kiel, 14 Meter. Tauchen auf, 80 Meter. 70 Meter.
Oh my god, dude, these guys are constantly... How did this dude detect me? They're closing in again. Stationary, medium, medium, moving away, moving away, moving away. Moving away. Moving away.
Tauchen auf 80 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter. Kurs setzen.
All right. All moving away. Moving away. Sorry, guys, to keep checking this, but I have to kind of.
Alle Maschinen stoppen. Schraubengeräusche direkt über uns. Kurs setzen. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
Tribal class, destroyer, destroyer. Holy shit, look what was hunting me down. Tribal class, destroyer, 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 destroyer. Black Swan class, Corvette, Corvette. Wow. Look how many, that's how many ships are hunting me right now. That's awesome.
Aufsehen Tiefe. Schleichfahrt beenden. Alarm beenden. 45 Meter.
There they all are.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kanone.
It looks like they left all the Alright, so the looks of it, they left the convoy completely undefended. I'm assuming...
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Yeah. See, that's all them right there. all heading away. So all this is the rest of the convoy. That's probably the only escort ship they got, is probably that one right there, screening on that side. So I'm going to set a course of...
Auf diese Motoren wechseln.
There's nothing coming up behind me. Alright, so I'm going to run Dexa Wash. I'm going to give my engineer a cup of coffee. You're going to man up. You're going to wake up a little bit. And we are going to flank ahead.
Herr Kommandant, neue Befehle. Norwegen ist jetzt der Feind. Greifen Sie Ihre Kriegsschiffe bei Sicht an. Der BDU warnt vor britischer Beteiligung.
Hostilities with Norway. All Norwegian ships from now on to be treated with hostile, fought with full use of arms. Attempts by British naval forces to penetrate the Norwegian fjords are to be expected and must be thwarted at all costs. Confirm.
Telegramm gesendet.
Alright, so I'm gonna flank ahead, probably go for this screening ship out here. I'm gonna try to sink this thing. Yeah, they definitely like submarines, man. I'm gonna probably go for this one, try to sink that screening ship, and then move in on this convoy and try to sink as many as I can before heading out. And I think I can be a pretty decent clip ahead of these guys at my current speed. Just gotta be smart with this. I'm gonna try to move in on this as much as possible. So right now that's the target, and then this is the rest of the convoy right here. And I was smart by separating all the defenders. Now this thing is left undefended. In real life, they probably wouldn't respond in real World War II. They probably wouldn't respond that dramatically. But I did sink one, so I don't know. Maybe they would. Maybe they would.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs auf Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kanol.
Torpedorohr 4, gewartet.
Schornsteinrauch. Rücklandung. Heilung.
Ist erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Torpedorohr 5, gewartet.
Gotta keep an eye on these guys. They're heading away from the convoy. That's weird.
Kurs setzen.
Sie ist als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
No out here on my flank. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Phone. What is she saying on my phone? Oh, Kitty. Yes, I will go get that for you. Kitty got a Labubu. She wants me. It came in today. Kids and their toys, man. All right. Yes, I will go get your Labubu. All right. Here we go. We're getting. Dude, did every single one of this warship convoy just peel off? I might be able to sink a couple ships here. I think this is gonna be the only screener. Discipline's good.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung. 20 Grad.
Wir warten. Torpedo-Rohr 3, wir warten.
Dude, that's not a screening ship. That is just a... No, these are all merchants. Wow. Dude, no kidding.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und Umblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln. Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Dude, that warship convoy is completely gone. This is weird. It almost seems like it's a fault in the game. There's no way they would leave him like that. That's wild.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung. 5 Grad.
Unless they still think I'm out there, unless they're still like hunting me, that's the only thing I could rationale out there. Dude, they are nowhere to be seen. That entire warship convoy.
Kurs setzen. Ja. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Kurs setzen.
Bestätige.
Almost night too. I'm gonna hit him at night. at night I can get on the surface and really do some damage.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung. 10 Grad.
Good, I'm like really pulling up beside him now. I would honestly rather hit all these at night, but let's track all these, and this gives me a general heading. So if I go under and don't use my I don't want to keep my periscope up the whole time, because you really run the risk of being detected. So
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
this right here allows me to kind of give me a general track of where they're heading for the next 10, 12 miles. So this is how I do it. I don't know how they actually would do it, but this is how I do it. So I get an idea of the general spacing of where they're heading. And I can set their track, and then I kind of know generally the direction they're heading, so I can set up my little ambush. It's only 2 o'clock. I might slow down. Well, no, you know what? I probably will put my periscope down, speed up.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bring it back up, do another sweep. We've moved a few hours. It's been about 3 or 4 hours. Been. I should be ahead of them by now. There we go.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung. 40 Grad.
I don't want to stay up for too long. Definitely don't want them to see us. But now I have good. Yeah, I am now pretty much ahead of the convoy. Yep. That's a big ship, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Something big over here. This might be the cruiser. Maybe the cruiser's still with the convoy. I don't know. Okay. Let's mark new courses for these guys. They're pretty much spot on, though. Doing a pretty good job marking these out. No real course changes. Cool. All right, good deal. Let's put the periscope back down. And now we're going to go another few miles.
Setzen.
And time compression, it is getting dark.
Sicht, Peilung 45 Grad.
Almost dark out. Look behind me. Make sure there's like no surprises coming around on me. Okay. Pretty good. No warships. None. Ooh-wee. We are gonna have some fun with this. Alright, cool. Alright, that's a big one. Let's go 20 kilometers for everyone, just roughly. Just I want to get a general idea where everyone's heading for a big run. It's gonna be dark. When I come up again, I'm gonna come up on the surface. I'm gonna hunt these guys on the surfaces. Way easier to... Cool. Where are these guys heading anyways? These guys are heading... they might be heading to Linus. Kappa Flow. The only thing I could think of. What's the distance on all this? My furthest out is 10 kilometers. He's 4. Okay. I want to start closing. Gonna start closing the gap. Now I'm gonna start pulling in. Alright, I'm gonna put the periscope back down.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. E-Motoren besetzen. Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
Alright, we're gonna pop the periscope up. I think it's time to...
Ventilation einschalten.
I'm gonna start moving on some of these ships. We're getting low on battery, so... I was kind of hoping it'd be darker, but these guys are actually moving at a pretty good clip. Got a couple stragglers back here. I guess I could go for these ones. Oh, he is up there. No shit. Where is it? No shot. Going for him first.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Kurs setzen.
Kapitän.
Ja. Bestätigen.
You know, I'm gonna pull away a little bit.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I'm gonna pull away.
Herr Kaloi.
Get some battery charge.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Vorflug. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Lesen Sie dir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 6, 8 Meter.
Gewartet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Diesel besetzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Anblasen.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet. Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi. Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Auf Rotlicht wechseln. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Okay, now we're gonna move in. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm like very focused right now. I really want to get this kill. There's a lot of ships I can sink right now. I've got a healthy amount of torpedoes. Should have... Yeah. Still got 8 torpedoes.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung 25 Grad.
Still got a bunch of cruisers.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Okay.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Konvoi in Sicht. Peilung 85 Grad.
Okay, now I'm ahead of them.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Okay.
Kurs auf
als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Alarm! Auf Gefechtsstation!
Das ist Schiff! Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen.
Portraum besetzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
U-Boot. 85 Grad.
Whoa, there's another sub? Oh, what? Better not steal my thunder. There's another U-boat.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Tauchen auf. 20 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter. Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefe.
I just realized I'm kind of going real shallow under these boats. I could be real stupid.
Tiefe unter Kiel 4, 8 Meter.
Tauchen auf. 30 Meter.
30 Meter.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
10 Meter. Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und Umblick eingesteuert. Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Where's the cruiser?
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
All right, put this back under.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Hey,
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Kleine Fahrt, voraus.
here we go.
Ja.
Going for a kill now. Yeah, pop up quick. County class. Alright, once I sink this, I can pretty much move in and surface and then sink everything else. But this one has deck guns, so I gotta hit this under. He's not moving very fast. I'm gonna have to send 4 into this one though. It's a big ship, so I'm gonna need a pretty big spread to hit all the compartments. Plus, this convoy's already been attacked by once by submarines, so I assume they're gonna have dudes on damage control, have the compartments sealed and all that.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 9 Knoten. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 101 8 Meter.
113 bow right.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 114 rechts. Rohr 1 bewässern. Rohr 2 bewässern. Rohr 3 bewässern.
My torpedoes have not been
Rohr 4
maintenanced.
bewässern.
Rohr 2 bewässert. Rohr 3,
Watch all these be duds. I'll be pissed.
4 bewässert.
Los!
Yeah, probably. No, my luck.
Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppe. Peilung 195 Grad.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
All right, now
Tauchen auf 15 Meter.
just going right under. Just going right under.
Feindliches Schiff getroffen. Feindliches Schiff getroffen. Torpedo versagt.
Hit. 2 hits. 1 miss. One was a dud. 2 hit. 1 miss. That's awesome. Right in the one in the bow, one in the stern. Oh, I think one in the stern. Oh, that thing's gonna sink.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Rohr 1 geladen.
Kurs setzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Rohr 2 geladen.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Oh. That is freighter. There's a tower.
Rohr 3 geladen.
Check the speed on this bad boy. We're gonna move in. I don't know if the cruiser's sinking. I don't think it is. I haven't heard any reports that's saying it's sinking. It might be in trouble though. It might just take a while. I did get 2 good hits on it though. Still got ahead.
4 2 Meter.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Schneller, schneller.
Rohr 4 geladen. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloin. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Adjust again for depth, for distance. Alright. They're on this zigzag pattern, so very hard to hit.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 4, 4, 2 Meter.
One more check on the bow, or the speed. I think they're all moving like 15 kilometers.
Herr Kaloin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
I haven't checked on that cruiser at all. Might have to send some more into it.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 7 Knoten.
72 about left.
Aktualisieren. Lage 7, 3, Bug links. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los! 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. 30 Sekunden. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Schneller, schneller. 20 Sekunden.
Kümmere mich darum.
Schwer, schwer. Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff. Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
That ship's on quick.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 6 Knoten.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 4, 4, 4 Meter.
No 6 bow right.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 1, 0, 6 rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 3, 1, 0 Meter. Rohr 2 bewässern.
He's not really adjusting his speed.
Bewässert.
Los!
Alright, so moving on him. He's got a torpedo going his way.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
You are next, sir.
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Oh, you're still in business?
Setzen. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Fehlschuss. Treffer. Die Besatzung evakuiert das. Schwere Schäden.
Oh, I hit him.
Schneller.
Damn it, dude, I missed. I should have watched. He's going down too.
Vorfluten.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Zielposition erreicht. Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. U-Boot. 150 Grad. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Vorfluten. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Torpedorohr 1, gewartet.
Alright, we're going in for another swing on this cruiser with two more. I'm gonna save put two more torpedoes into him at point blank. I'm gonna try to swing on this dude and see what I can do. Not easy. Alright. This is a big old ship right here.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Bootführer und Umblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren.
Battery's good. Air quality's good. Alright. No. That'll be like 4 torpedoes total, so this dude's done. Shoot right on my 90. There he is.